Hello YouTube, so this is a video where I rate people's setup from my Discord, and I'm gonna put them in a top 3 place. So we're gonna have a first place, second place, and a third place, and the winner is gonna get a $20 gift card to Steam, so he can buy a game or some other stuff if he likes. So let's just go into the video and rate some setups. So let's continue with the first setup of the Discord, if you can call it that. So this is the first setup from Flory. He has some red and black theme. He could do a better job with cable management. I don't like it. Not sure why that is there in the bottom. Not sure if that's like a foot warm thing or like something for a dog or a cat. If I should rate this, PC looking clean, but the whole setup is gonna get a maybe 5 out of 10. The cable management fucks it all up, and yeah, there's too much on the table. I can't go through all of the setups because that will be a too long video, so I have to cut some off. So I'll just let you guys know beforehand. So if you don't see your setup in this video, I'm very sorry, but you didn't make it through the video, but you have time to improve your setup for the next video I do. Okay, we're gonna take Mr. Freak. Nice looking setup, a bit too dark. I think you can have some lights behind your desk. Nice gaming chair, a lot of FPS if you could say that. A too big case. I'll probably go with a smaller one, just because I think you can kind of like survive with it if you level up your monitor, so it kind of looks good. But I don't blame your playstyle if you play like that, so I'm just coming with some critique. Valdo, very clean looking. I'm gonna, you don't have too much on the table. Very nice. There's maybe could be some plants. I'm gonna rate this 6 out of 10. There could be some improvement. It just looks boring, to be honest. But I like the webcam there. You're probably gonna use it for Zoom or something. And now we have this setup from Benya. Nice setup. I don't see any cables. But my problem is that I got a bit OCD thing. I'll probably level up your monitor so it matches the other one, because that looks like very fucked up if you see it from this angle. But nice looking. You have some paintings up there. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. If this is your setup, Joseph, I'm gonna give it a very high 7. 7 out of 10. But I'm not sure. Like, I'm gonna put you on third place. Well, first place for now, but if I see something else, I'm gonna give it to someone else. But I'm gonna give it a very high 7. But I'm very you're very new, like a Discord member, so not sure. I really like this setup. It has very much potential. I'm gonna rate this a very good high 7. High 7. I will fix the space you have between your monitors. And yeah, you have a mousepad from Gutsy Aiden, so shout out to Gutsy Aiden. And maybe remove that. Maybe that's gonna melt. I'm not sure what your temps are, but a plant is a plant. I can't do much, but very pleasing looking. And then we have a setup from Facts. I'm gonna 100% rate this setup because this is one of my favorite setups. Looks like he used his camera, but very unsure. I can probably check it out if I zoom in. But he has a very clean looking setup. I don't really see any cables besides like from the keyboard and maybe the Go XLR up here, but anything besides that, I don't really see anything. He has two matching monitors. he doesn't have like a very big gap like the last one. He does it very good with the back, the lighting in the back. I'm gonna give it a very high 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10 is probably because there could be something done better here, and the colorways on the PC could have done it better. Maybe you could have I'm not sure why that is there. Like, I understand like it's something that's maybe on the wall, but I don't think you can use it that much. But I'm not here to talk about that. Okay, let's jump to this setup. I like your nano leaves. Nano leaves is very good looking, but they cost a lot. I don't like. You can probably do a better job. Maybe doing some other, like, maybe do a triangle or do a S or something, or C. Do any kind of letter that probably fit it more. You have too much space on your desk that could be potential to anything. I would probably get a third monitor or fill out the space you have. But very nice looking setup. I don't see many cables. So nice job. And then we have Patrick's setup. Very nice looking. I really like you have the plants here. It doesn't like affect like the view on your monitor, so you can like see the monitor clean, and you have some components, PC components here on your shelf. The thing you can probably do to get a very high score, the score I'm gonna give you a mid 8, maybe 7. I'm gonna give you a very high 7, to be honest. You can probably get like a better looking arm or something, or have it on your desk. Very unsure, but I like the light you have behind your desk. Very clean looking. Maybe some keycaps on your keyboard, but I know you're gonna get a custom keyboard. You even told me yourself, so I'm gonna let it slide. But very nice looking. Maybe change the theme. I don't think, maybe there's too much blue, so that's why I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. This is one of my mod setup. JK, he's just fucking around. Triple monitor setup, nice looking. Maybe get a monitor arm, triple monitor arm, but nice looking setup. Stream Deck without anything on. Is that just me or what? This is very nice looking. Logitech Brio as a webcam. Nice arm. I prefer really the Blue Compass one from like Blue Yeti. But yeah, I like the wall panels you have there. Makes it very personalized. I don't see many cables. Maybe down there. I'm gonna rate it a 6 out of 10. Oh, too much light, bro. Oh, I'm not sure what to say here. Even though he doesn't have that much light on his setup and doesn't have the fanciest things, this looks very clean, to be honest. I don't see many cables. Maybe you could do a better job with the cable from the headset. Maybe, I'm not sure, under the desk if that's long enough. But nice looking. I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. So this is one of my mods setup. This is kind of his setup. This is actually his dad's setup. He probably still has it till this day. So if I should rate it, I will give it like a decent 5 because it's old and vintage in it. So shout out to Adrian's dad. If he has a YouTube, I'll drop it in the bio. So setup is from Shadow. Very clean looking. The monitor is just too big. Maybe get a smaller one to match the other one. But I don't see like cables. I see like if you can zoom in, there's like a cable down there. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But yeah, but he told me he lives with his he switches between his dad and his mom. But when I talked to him, I'm not gonna tell him he's a liar, so we're gonna just put him in the rate your setup video too. I'm gonna rate this just fast. So we have this setup from Cynic. Very nice looking. I'm not sure what is happening to your mousepad. I think that's the 24-inch and that's the 27-inch. Maybe try to match it. Your setup looks very compact in it and looks very boring, but I'm not here to blame anyone. But I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Sorry. But now I want to talk to the kind of top 3 winners for Rate Your Setup. I'm gonna hear what they could do better on this setup, and I will tell them my critique to that setup too. Så hej Fax, og velkommen til opkaldet.
Jo, tak.
Så vi skal tale om dit setup lige nu, fordi du har jo fået førstepladsen. Jeg gav dig en 8 ud af 10, fordi du har rigtig stor potentiale i dit setup, og du har gjort et virkelig flot arbejde. Jeg vil sige, at grunden til at jeg gav den 8 ud af 10, at det er fordi den har masser af potentiale, og ligesom, du ikke har særlig mange fejl, og man ikke kan se så mange kabler. Men de resterende 10, det er, eller de sidste 2 point kan man sige, det er fordi du mangler en mousepad, og hvad man kalder det, at plante den op i højre, den der som ligger oven på din PC, og dit color scheme i din PC, fordi det ligner, at den kører på rød, og ikke rigtig matcher det blå, rigtig hvide i det.
Det gør den også, men ja, vi brugte 2 timer før vi tog billedet på at fikse det, men det fik vi ikke fikset.
Det er fint nok. Du fik alligevel en rigtig høj score. Du har i hvert fald stort potentiale, og du kan i hvert fald gøre rigtig meget.
Ja.
Men ud fra mit kritik, hvad tænker du selv personligt, du kunne gøre med dit setup? Altså hvad du kunne forbedre selv?
Altså det næste jeg skal have, det er det der Biodynamic 990, tror jeg det hedder. Headsetet der, fordi det også gør med kabel. Lige nu har jeg lidt bøvl, fordi jeg har et trådløst headset, som man kan se. Normalt kører jeg det med ledning, men der er stadig lidt bøvl med det, fordi jeg har et trådløst headset, så jeg primært bruger det uden ledning.
Det er forståeligt. Er der andre
så skal jeg nok også have en Superlight, G Pro Superlight fra Logitech.
Det er meget flot valg. Altså jeg havde selv wireless før, men altså har du en speciel farve, du har tænkt at gå med?
Altså jeg skal snart have en ny bordplade, som er i hvid, så ja, det jeg går ud fra lige nu, det skal nok være en hvid Superlight.
Okay, meget fint. Masser af potentiale der. Jeg kan godt se, hvor du i hvert fald gerne vil hen. Hello Patrick, and how are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. So we're gonna talk about your setup, and I'm gonna talk about what I rated your setup. And I rated your setup 8 out of 10, but it's a kind of low, or was it? No, to be exact, I actually rated it as 7 out of 10, but a high 7.
Yes.
So I will tell you why, and then you can tell me what you could do better for your setup and what if you're gonna change anything in the future.
Okay.
So basically, you have like kind of too much blue on your setup, like too much, like the LED strips is like shining too much. Not because that's the problem, but there's like maybe find like a better color scheme, like maybe a white and blue one.
Yeah.
And maybe your kind of arm that you have like for your microphone. Maybe don't use it and put your microphone on the table, but I understand why you use it, so you don't hear the rumble thing on the table if you click anything. And your plants is kind of reaching down too much, but it actually looks clean. And what else do I have to say? And maybe some keycaps for your keyboard, but I know you're gonna get a custom keyboard if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I might get a custom keyboard.
Okay, that's fair. But so now it's your turn. What do you have to say about your setup, and what could you kind of do better?
Like I wanted a coiled cable instead of this normal straight one, and some keycaps.
Do you have
maybe
any special keycaps in mind?
Some Japanese ones.
Okay.
Not sure. And I wanted a new boom arm, like the Blue Compass.
Oh yeah, that's a very good looking one.
Yeah.
If you compare it to the royal one.
Yeah. And that's about it. Maybe some nano leaves. in your case. So yeah.
We were talking about a case earlier. What kind of case were you going and why?
The Lee O11 mini snow version.
Okay.
I really like it. So
And you were going with a white cooler. To be
Yeah.
honest, like what it looks like to me, you were going for aesthetic. Personally, I will go with a Kraken one, the Z series, because then you can. I know it's like a black one, and you're going for a white one, but you can like go for a black and white theme, and it will still look good for you, without any hassle or any problems for you later on.
yeah, I know. I could also spray paint the AIO. So
That's
yeah.
true. I'm not sure. Like, you're gonna ruin the warranty, so like that's kind of
Yeah,
like
that's
a
right.
problem. But I'll personally leave it like that and just put it in the PC. I'm gonna build my own white version, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to find out which parts I'm going with. But that was kind of all. Do you have anything more to say before I kind of end the call?
Not really. So yeah.
That's fair enough. And like, thanks for for the talk.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, my pleasure.
Hey.
He was a very nice guy. He has very good pretension. He's on his setup, and I'll probably give him some help if he needs anything or something in the future. But yeah. So yeah, you're kind of wondering why there isn't any third person in the video, and that's because the guy that actually won third place, that isn't his setup. That was the guy with the big gap between his monitors. And yeah, and if I was to choose a second, third place, that was kind of a problem too, because Joseph, that wasn't his setup at all too. And I can't even come in contact with anyone from those two. So I'm gonna give it to the third one that is in third place, and I'm just gonna give it to him off this YouTube video. Yeah, this is kind of sad to see. I know that, but at least they're gonna get something out of it. Patrick is gonna get a wallpaper engine if he doesn't have it already. So if you have it already, he's gonna give it to a friend or keep it for kind of giveaway if that's what you want. And the third place is gonna get that too. And first place is gonna get a $20 gift card to Steam. So if he wants to buy a game, he can do that, or buy in-game currency and something. So yeah.